If you've been trying to lose weight during Ramadan, I'm going to teach you some tricks and tips on how you can lose weight during Ramadan. Not just 20 pounds, but even up to 30 pounds. This is a secret. Dry fasting increases your fat loss tremendously. Why does this happen? Because when you are dry fasting, you are not just burning fat to create food in your body. You are also burning fat to create water in your body. There was research done in Malaysia that showed that before dry fasting and after dry fasting, the water composition in your body was exactly the same. There was also another research done in Germany that showed even after 5 days of dry fasting, this was a brilliant, amazing study, 5 days. And at the end of 5 days, the participants were still peeing water. After 5 days, what does this mean? This means your body is actually capable of making its own water. And that's what it does. It actually makes water from the air that you're breathing and your fat cells. This is incredible, guys. And when you are dry fasting, you have an opportunity to use this incredible process in your body to burn more fat. So let's get into the tips and tricks on how you can utilize this superpower of your body and burn fat and lose tons of weight. Increasing your dry fasting hours. Now, those of you in the Northern Hemisphere, your dry fasting may be 16, 18, 20 hours. Those of you in the Southern Hemisphere, your dry fasting 12, 11, 14 hours. And the thing about dry fasting is the longer you are dry fasting, the more fat you are burning because the more water you need to make to fuel your body. So one of the things that you can do is to increase your dry fasting hours, especially if you're in the Southern Hemisphere. How do you do this? Well, you have your suhoor earlier. Instead of waiting for the sun to come up before the sun comes up, maybe do it a couple hours earlier so that you're already fueled for your food and you can go into your dry fast and spend a longer time burning fat. Some of you actually, on top of that, might feel like you don't want to eat food in the morning. When I get up in the morning, I don't feel like eating food. And for most people, it takes a couple of hours before you really feel like anything. And that's because when you wake up, your hormone ghrelin, which is your hunger hormone, is very low. So when your hunger hormone is very low, you don't feel like eating. So you could take this opportunity not to eat. A third suggestion is don't drink. Have your water at night and then continue into the morning. You might be surprised. If you eat well, like I will suggest to you, you will actually not feel thirsty because your body's already making water for you. Plus, because you haven't woken up your stomach by drinking water, you won't actually feel hungry. So guys, try these methods and let's go to the next one. Eat high-fat foods during suhoor. Now, why do I suggest this? Your body thrives on ketones, but you only make ketones when you don't have glucose in your body, right? So if you have stuff with sugar in it, you're not going to burn fat. If you eat fat, your body's going to stay in a fat burning mode because it doesn't have any other fuel. On top of that, ketosis is a brilliant state to do your dry fast because when you are in ketosis, your body's burning fat cells not just for your food, as I said, but it's also burning fat cells for your water. So you're also going to be feeling really hydrated. You'll be feeling well. You'll be feeling energetic because you have ketones and you have hydration. The extra benefit of eating fat but not eating sugar is that you won't start craving. You won't be so hungry. Fat makes you full, keeps you satisfied. The sugar always makes you crave things. It's sort of like it wants more sugar. It gives you more cravings. So just having this added benefit of going into your suhoor with fatty foods such as avocado and eggs, olive oil, olives. There's plenty of tasty, delicious food. You can have yogurts, coconut oil, coconut yogurt. Look up all those wonderful foods that you can have that are high fat, that are filling, that are nutritious, and fuel you for your fast for the rest of the day. Avoiding sugar should be pretty obvious because that's why everybody puts on weight. The reason most people don't lose weight during Ramadan is because you're just eating too much sugar. And the thing is, the moment you break your fast, after so many hours of dry fasting, your body's really sensitive to sugar. It's actually extra sensitive to sugar. So you extra put on weight. Instead of eating all of that sugar, if you ate a low carb, low sugar diet, really, and I'm not just talking about like bread, I'm talking about sugary sweets and sugary drinks and just things that are just, the moment you drink it, it just turns into sugar. You don't want that kind of stuff, guys. If you're eating a little bit of sweet potato, if you're having a bite of a date, I mean, those things are okay. Although fruits do have a lot of sugar in them, do be aware of that. But if you can lessen your sugar amount, you are going to see immense benefits. Now, this is really up to you, but if some of you can actually even do a keto diet, which means your carbs are really low, talking about less than 20 grams of carbs in a day. In fact, if you can do a ketogenic diet the whole way through Ramadan, you'll be amazed in how much weight you could lose. Don't go get foods in like restaurants that are full of sauces. If you can eat a very clean diet that doesn't have any sneaky sugar in it, you will lose weight. Now, I know some of you are thinking, what? Exercise? But I'm so tired. You know what, guys? You'd be surprised. You'd feel a lot more energetic if you exercise. And I'm not talking about crazy going, running a marathon. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying doing a walk, doing a light walk, casual, slow little walk, even through a park, which is way better because you get all that refreshing energy from the trees. But if you can't do that because it's too hot, don't be walking out in the sun, by the way, guys. You don't want to be walking in the sun because that can dehydrate you. Then walk in a mall, walk in whatever is convenient to you, your neighborhood, your flat. But if you can get like 5,000 to 10,000 like steps, maybe even 15,000, see how you feel. As long as you feel energetic, you can keep walking. Half an hour and a half, you will be losing tons of weight. This is because when you are breathing in, you are breathing oxygen that is actually combining with the hydrogen in your body to create water. As you're creating the water, you're burning more fat. And as you are breathing out, you are exhaling your fat. And you'll notice that your fat is being burned, melted away as you are walking, because it's also increasing your metabolism, which is amazing because when you break after that for Iftar, what happens? The food that you are consuming and digesting then gets burnt really quickly because your metabolism is higher. And it also helps your digestion for the food that you've just consumed. So if you do have a bit of carbs, but if you are already exercising, if you've done that before you start breaking your fast, then you are ahead of the game and you will be losing tons of weight. Now, this walking has another extra benefit. Not just do you burn fat, also gives you a benefit of making you feel like more hydrated. So you won't even feel thirsty if you do this, guys. If you follow all of the strategies here, walking is a brilliant idea. That's it, guys. So if you want to lose weight during Ramadan, follow these practices. It is going to change your life and it's not that difficult to do. So I've dry fasted multiple times. I've actually done a 5-day dry fast. I know it's crazy. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Also, go check out the article, How to Lose Weight During Ramadan, which I give you tons more of things that you can do to lose weight during Ramadan. And also a way to keep it off once you're done with Ramadan. Also, check out my website, hackfasting.com, where I give you tons of other resources on dry fasting and intermittent dry fasting, which is what I do all the time. I'm 40 and I feel like I'm 25, guys. So start dry fasting and I hope you enjoy this video. Happy Ramadan!